The Bitterroot Valley is bordered on its western edge by the Bitterroot Mountains, with the Sapphire Mountains along the eastern edge, and the Bitterroot River flowing right through the middle. The valley opens into large plains with historic towns, including the first white settlement in the state, and also working ranches. It's also the gateway to the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness and a corridor to Yellowstone National Park. This area was made famous by the TV series Yellowstone, which was filmed on Chief Joseph Ranch, located just south of the charming western town of Darby. Join the Silver.gypsies as we leave Polson on Flathead Lake on a 3-day journey south on Highway 93 through the Bitterroot Valley to Salmon, then on to Alpine, Wyoming, before reaching the vibrant Flaming Gorge in Utah.
Yesterday we left Cranbrook in BC and headed to the US border. Bit of a misconception about our 5-year visa. Turns out you can only stay in the States for 6 months. So with a lot of sort of haggling and sad faces, the Border Patrol felt sorry for us and applied for a 6-month visa starting from yesterday's date, which was a real huge relief. Today we're in Polson at the Port Polson Inn. We stayed last night, and this lake, the Flathead Lake, is touted as one of the cleanest lakes in the populated world for its size. It is about 26 miles long and about 16 metres wide. There's 12 islands throughout this lake, varying sizes. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's not as cold as it has been. Maybe go for a swim later.
So this is the town of Victor that we've previously discussed. So about a population of 750 people. I love these old western towns in the US. They've got so much history and old buildings. Farmers State Bank there. Entering the historic town of Hamilton, or the city of Hamilton. So it's got a population of about 4,500 people, but it sits at about 3,500 feet elevation. So big dumps of snow here this year during the year. So Hamilton is the city that serves the county seat of Riverways County in Montana. So it's the Bitterroot Valley. It's basically the centre of the Bitterroot Valley for commerce and trade.
I love looking at those mountains with all the snow on them. They're just beautiful. So big.
Currently 79 degrees. It's 20 past 2 in the afternoon. So today we're heading to
Salmon, the township of Salmon on the Salmon River, and we're staying in a place in the Shell town called the
Stagecoach Inn.
Stagecoach Inn, yeah, which is
Right on the river.
absolute waterfront. Michelle, we're just entering the town of Darby.
I'm so very excited.
Made famous for what?
Yellowstone series with Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah. So this town sits at an elevation of 3,900 feet on the Bitterroot River. And the population here is similar to town of Pittsburgh, so around 750 person mark as well. Obviously that swells significantly when they're filming Yellowstone.
Absolutely.
If they do another series.
Well, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Because it's a bit addictive, and we all love that.
We do love that, and we all love it.
Yes.
So we might see if we can pull up somewhere down the end here and have a little wander through the town. So for all you fans of the Yellowstone series starring Kevin Costner, we've just left the town of Darby, which is the town on where it's filmed, and we're standing at the gates to Yellowstone. So they don't actually use this. This gate in the series. So this is actually called the Chief Joseph Ranch, not Dutton Yellowstone Ranch, but it's pristine country, right on the edge of the Bitterroot Mountains through there. And over there you can see the Y from that they painted on their barns for the Yellowstone series. And directly over that hill there, over the top of the where Michelle's walking there, is the lodge itself. So you can't get to that, but yeah, very interesting. Very interesting looking at it after seeing it on TV. Salmon Township in Idaho. This river's crazy fast, so downstream there are rapids. I think there's, I'm not sure, but I think there's a couple hundred miles of rapids that you can do, so crazy.
On the beautiful Salmon River, beautiful little town. Yesterday we rode along the Salmon River through the southern end of the Bitterroot Valley. Great ride. Today we are heading to Alpine in Wyoming, which is along the Snake River. So really looking forward to another day full of rivers.
So this morning we're going to ride down the 93 down to Chalice, so that's along the Salmon River the whole way. Then we turn east and head towards Arco along the 93, which changes to the 26. From there we head up to Idaho Falls and then across into Wyoming to Alpine. So it's around about 14 degrees at the moment, or 58F. We've got about 475 miles to do today, so it should be a great ride. The first section down to Chalice, which is still in Idaho, as I said, follows the Salmon River, but when we turn east, we turn away from the Salmon River. So it should be a great ride. So in the town of Salmon, there is 3 tributaries of the Salmon River that flow through the town. So this is the middle one. And you can see just over here where the eastern one comes in. Got those beautiful mountains of the Bitterroots over there, and then just over here, just at that hotel we stayed at there, is the western tributary of the Salmon River as it flows through Salmon. Beautiful little town surrounded by mountains.
Known as the River of No Return, the Salmon River originates in the Sawtooth and Lemhi valleys of central and eastern Idaho. Snows from the Sawtooth and Salmon River Mountains in the south and the Clearwater and Bitterroot Mountains in the north feed this river.
The Salmon River flows through a vast wilderness in the second deepest gorge on the continent. Only the Snake River Canyon is deeper. Its granite-walled canyon is deeper than the Grand Canyon, and for approximately 180 miles, the Salmon Canyon is more than 1 mile deep.
Falls is the most populous city in Idaho, east of the Boise metropolitan area, with a population of 64,000.
The Snake River winds through the heart of Idaho Falls. 5 miles of waterfront have been developed into the city's Riverwalk, a greenbelt of parks, walkways, piers, historic markers and public event spaces, offering views of the water.
The town of Alpine rests against the mountainsides of the convergence of 3 rivers, the Grays, the Salt and the Snake River. All 3 of these rivers merge and flow onto the Palisades Reservoir. Last night we stayed at Alpine, Wyoming on the Snake River. We stayed at the Bullmoose Lodge and we got up nice and early this morning to head to our campsite for the night in Flaming Gorge. It's about a 4.5-hour ride, 270 miles-ish. Yeah, should be another great day. We're riding through the Snake River Canyon.
So the Snake River, one of the mighty rivers in the northwest, its headwaters start in Yellowstone National Park at about 9,500 feet and winds its way through 6 states. So Wyoming, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Oregon and Washington, where it finally flows into the Columbia River and then out into the Pacific Ocean. So the Snake River is around 1,100 miles long or 1,700 kilometres, with numerous rivers flowing into it, some of which we've ridden, the Grand Pond, the Salmon, Palouse, Payette, just to name just a few of the ones that we have. So the Snake River, it's renowned for its beautiful whitewater rafting. This is just a small section of it, but as you can see, absolutely crystal clear and pristine. So we'll be camping at Flaming Gorge tonight. We've been to Flaming Gorge a number of times. Never camped there, but should provide for some excitement and keeping the bear spray handy. metres from the edge of the cliff where Michelle is heading to right now. If I put my beer down, it'll be much easier. There she is. And he's out here. Right.
Pretty stunning.
There's a boat down there. There's our tent. There, bikes. Join the Silver Gypsies on our upcoming episodes as we explore historic towns and the Appalachian Mountains in the eastern US and catch up with some great friends. Next episode, Georgetown, Kentucky.